Hey, Chad, do you have a quick second?
Hey, Jakki, of course. I'm just typing up a recap from today's webinar, but what's up?
It's actually about the webinar. So you talked about the 3 I's in team and how reviews play a big role in companies that hope to survive and advance during this pandemic.
Yep. So 3 I's in team, right? We said you had to be indispensable, irresistible, and influential.
Right.
And what I was saying about being irresistible was that companies have to be willing to engage with clients through their reviews channels, yeah, even now, and have real conversations there to validate authenticity. So
Right. So you said that Google reviews and Facebook recommendations are okay, but soliciting for Yelp reviews is actually frowned upon. And
yeah.
we're about to update our blog. So I was hoping you'd give me any more insight into that because it's a little bit confusing for
Yeah,
businesses.
no, that's and I couldn't spend that much time on it, but Google and Facebook seem to be okay with folks asking for feedback from their customers, whereas Yelp wants a even more kind of authentic approach, like customers just came in and yelped and said all of that. They're worried that if you ask for feedback, it'll flood the Yelp channels and not create a really authentic experience. So they frown upon email soliciting or, even asking us when people check out, hey, if you've had a good experience here, go Yelp us. Instead, they give you that Yelp sticker where people can go. And if you notice, I don't know if you're a Yelper or not, sometimes somebody will leave a Yelp review and it won't show up. It won't be validated. And it's because they have one Yelp review and it happens to be for that place, right? So it's
Yeah,
recommended. And it gets hidden. But if it was a negative review, then they probably would show it. That's how Yelp works, it seems. But there's a really neat trick that companies can do. And without soliciting for reviews, you can ask people to check in to your location. And when they do check in, then they'll be prompted to leave a review and it will have a higher authority within the Yelp algorithm for those Yelp reviews to show up. So that's what I usually recommend to folks and to businesses is like encourage people to check in. And it might seem weird right now, like, okay, if a restaurant is not able to have people sit in their restaurant and eat right now, can you really check in at that restaurant? Of course, you check in for your curbside or for your takeout, or even if you check in, quote unquote, for a delivery, it'll still prompt you to give that review. And it'll make it a much more authentic part of the process. So that'd be my recommendation right now. Even if you are a restaurant or you're one of these essential businesses and you're not having people come in and have the normal experience, you can still get them to, quote unquote, check in online. And that's one way to kind of get around that Yelp guideline and get your reviews up.
awesome. That's a great recommendation. You got to make the best out of the situation. So I think that's an awesome tool that they can use for now.
Yep, and reviews are so important. And think about how reviews are going to be moving forward with this, the way we're going to come out, the new normal is what we're all calling it, right? And so the way that we're going to come out of this COVID-19 crisis and begin to engage with businesses again, we're going to trust the authority of friends and family members and people online that have been interacting with that business. So reviews are critical. So I'm saying get your Google reviews up, get your Facebook reviews up, and yes, even find creative ways to get more reviews on Yelp. So hope that.
I totally agree. And even after this is over, I think when consumers look back at reviews during this pandemic to see how businesses handled it and what the reviews were, that's also going to be really telling.
Great point, because think about it. Restaurants right now that and other businesses that are open that can keep their cool and still have customer service be in the forefront of their minds while all this is going on. Think how far that's going to go down the line when we get through this. So that's a great point.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Chad.
All right, Jakki, take care. Have a good day. Call me if you need anything else.
All right. Thanks again.
Thanks. Bye.